of the game. Why? And we're back at 9 hours, 9 persons, 9 doors escape room game, or also known as Zero Escape or the Nonary games, or Nonary games. I really like that I can't see what I'm loading, but sure. E-deck hallway. Yeah, let's resume. Let's see. Yeah.
A long hallway, huh?
So last we left off, we went through the Steam Deck and entered the, what's it called again? The cargo hold. Solved both of those. We found a golden gun, which we left in the sarcophagus where we found it, and continued on.
Let's check it out.
A new
We've
elevator.
seen this elevator before.
We got off the one on the left just a little while ago.
So we made a complete round.
Then
Chill.
we went through the number 6 door, and that took us to the engine room.
Yep.
Yes, and after that we passed through the cargo room.
Okay.
And now we're back here.
So we've made a full
In
circle.
other words, we made a loop. We're back
There
where
we go.
started.
We needed a card to get to this point.
I don't see a card reader here.
Yep.
Perhaps we aren't able to activate it from this location.
Why don't you just try pushing the button?
Yeah.
What's the worst that could happen? Right?
It works.
Surprise, motherfucker. Sunrise, motherfucker.
I think so.
Don't look so shocked.
Good. Now we can go back if we need to.
What do we do? Should we return to C-Deck?
No, this hallway keeps going. Even if we do end up going back, I think we should see what's down there first.
Okay, fair
I
enough.
agree. Let's go. Looks like it ends here.
Only one door.
Oh, that looks like a special door.
There isn't anything else. It's the only way to go.
Technically it has a number 2 on it. Snake eyes.
All right, let's
Could
open
it be, could we be finding Snake here? Creaky doors.
The 9 door.
Okay, I did not expect that. Nice! Of course.
Wouldn't be that easy. Vacant. Huh. We finally found it.
Jumpy!
Huh?
Look! Behind you!
What? A 9 door. There's another one.
There are more, meaning everyone can get out.
Why?
Fuck yeah!
It's 9, no matter how you look. The red is there too. So this is a real one?
It looks like it.
Why? Why the hell are there 2 doors?
There were always 2 doors. I mean, if you think about it, Zero never actually said there was only one door with a 9 on it.
True. True. Man, I really sincerely hope you guys can hear me.
But an exit can be found.
I'm gonna check. Yeah, okay, great. So it's working. I'm just being paranoid. Yeah,
Seek
that's
a way
fine.
out. Seek a door that carries a 9.
Of course, we just assumed that there was only one.
We did.
After all, why would there be more than one?
Good question.
Oh man. We fell for it. There are 2 doors.
Yep.
It means that all 9 people who had met at the central staircase could escape. No one would be left behind. Now it makes sense why the bracelets are numbers. 1 through 9. Divided into teams of 4 and 5. The digital root of both teams ends up being 9.
We'll assume Junpei's right because I'm not gonna do it.
3, 4, 5,
Oh,
6,
there you
9,
go.
For example. Or 2, 3, 4, 9 and 1, 5, 6, 7, 8. The digital root is still 9.
So, now he suddenly turns out to be a math genius. Why did I have to do the calculating then, man?
There are a bunch of combinations that work and they all end up the same way. If one team has the digital root of 9, so would the other one. What does that mean? The answer's simple. From the very beginning, the Nonary game was designed to save all 9 people.
Nice.
That's how it was meant to be. Zero didn't lie.
Nope.
He never said there'd be only one 9 door. But
Nope.
anyone who'd found themselves in the game would have assumed that was the case. Fights would have broken out. One team would likely betray or deceive the other. Someone might be hurt. Someone might get killed.
Okay, up till now... Okay, that's not true. People have been killed. Never mind. I'll take it back. Never mind.
They'd reach this very same room and realize how pointless all their infighting was.
And then you feel like a fool.
There were 2 doors. There was no need to kill each other.
Nope.
This game was designed for that purpose.
Yep.
This Nonary game. We were all arguing and fighting over doors at the beginning. But if there had been one slip-up, one tiny mistake that led to more, everything could have been so much worse now.
Oh, yeah.
So, what are we going to do, Junpei?
Huh? Oh, right.
Hey, keep it together, man.
We were thinking, okay?
Jeez.
What do you...
We need to think about our next step.
Our numbers are 1, 3, 5, and 6.
The 4 of us can't open the number 9 door.
Yeah, we figured that much, but thank you.
Wait,
Yep. There's one combination that'll let 3... That's why I'm asking, what now?
what now? No, we gotta go back.
Yep.
I agree. We cannot leave June behind.
Wait, hold on. We have numbers 5, 1, and 3. Makes 9. Ooh.
Are you sure? I don't mind staying.
Girl.
It's okay. There's no way we'd leave you behind.
Besides, I'd rather drown at the bottom of the ocean than escape with this sausage fest.
Oh, how
Maybe I'll
romantic.
get to go to Atlanta.
Yeah.
Are you sure you don't mean Atlantis?
Huh? Oh, right.
And he was so smart just a few seconds ago.
You guys.
Very well. Best we head back to C-Deck then. We should be able to take the Perhaps Clover, 7, and Lotus will have returned from door 1.
But even with all 7 of us...
Standing around here isn't going to accomplish anything, don't you agree?
True.
Let's find the other 3 first, and then search for another solution.
Fair.
I guess you're right.
All right, let's go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Huh. Come to think of it, what is this room?
Good
We were
question.
so focused on the doors, we didn't even look around. Huh. It looks like it's set up for some kind of ceremony, but what kind?
Marriage?
Huh.
Resurrection?
Coffin? What on earth is a coffin doing in a place like this?
Really, the coffins and Alice and everything else freaks me out.
Hey, Junpei, the hell are you doing? Let's move.
On it.
Right, okay. I'll be right there.
No, that's not terrifying at all. Why is there no... I mean, this game has not yet proven anything supernatural. But still. Knocks from a coffin are usually not the right kind of thing.
Look, it's...
7 and Lotus.
We've got a problem.
Clover is gone.
What? What do you mean, gone?
When?
Why?
You two went into door 1 with Clover, didn't you?
Yeah, we went through the door together.
But Clover barely spoke to us.
Yeah,
Just did
no
her own
shit.
thing the whole time.
There were 4 rooms on the other side of door 1.
She wouldn't let us into the 4th room.
She
Why?
just said, I'll take care of this one.
And shut the door.
She must have blocked it with something on the other side.
We waited for a while, but Clover didn't come out.
We called for her, but she didn't answer.
So I kicked down the door and we went into the room.
But
It was empty.
Clover wasn't there.
There was
Okay.
a door on the other wall.
And it was open.
We figure she opened the door and left by herself.
We ran after her, of course, but
Well, obviously we didn't find her. You figured that much out.
Yeah, no shit.
Clover's gone.
When did this happen?
We got here just before you.
Of course.
You certainly have excellent timing. So you haven't searched anywhere other than near the staircase?
No, we haven't.
Very well then. We'd best separate and look for Clover.
Yes, because last time that happened, we didn't lose
We
Snake.
haven't much time left. Let's begin.
Yeah.
Fine.
She's not here.
No, she isn't.
Looky, looky, looky.
There's no sign of her. Let's go.
Let's continue.
Alright. I'm thinking we should probably split. I'll head back to the stairs and take the elevator down to E deck. June, you can take the stairs up to B deck.
All right, that sounds good.
June, the girl who nearly fainted due to a fever, not less than, 30 minutes ago? Let's split up again.
But,
What?
could you stop calling me by that code name when we're alone?
Really, girl? Does this feel like appropriate timing?
Huh?
Jumpy.
No, it's nothing.
All right, I'm going then.
Yeah, be careful, Connie.
You be careful too, Jumpy.
Wow, we even got a new name tag. Lovely.
Yeah, got it.
Run, 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 run. Run, 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 run. Lots of running. And this... Oh. Tragedy always strikes when one least expects it. But to wait for a man to stand before striking him down seems almost crueler than dealing the fatal blow while he lays on the ground. A light in a dark place. June's smile had given him hope, both for escape and possibly for something else. It was that hope that raised his spirits just enough that they might soon be fully dashed. He opened the elevator door, and there she was, a woman, sat slouched against the wall. Lotus. Junpei felt his blood turn to ice. Her body was limp, and her skin, smooth and pale as always, was covered in bright red blood. Junpei felt his chest constrict. He couldn't breathe, and his legs began to shake. A slow, cold drop of sweat trickled down his back. He felt his stomach somersault. Junpei's mind went blank, all his thoughts replaced with endless hissing white. Driven by little more than instinct, he began to walk towards Lotus, slowly. Each slow movement of his stiff limbs brought him closer to her corpse. Finally, he stood next to her. Robotically, he bent down and put his hand against her neck, because the amount of blood wouldn't have been obvious. There was no pulse. No rise and fall of breathing. She was slightly warm. Something, somewhere in Junpei's shaken mind, told him that meant she had been killed recently. Yes, Junpei thought, his mind slowly returning. She had been killed. Someone had killed her. There was a deep cut on the left side of her chest. Blood still oozed from it, although clearly her heart had stopped beating some time ago. The weapon had been a knife, then? Perhaps she had been stabbed in the heart, once. She would have died immediately. He took little comfort from knowing she must have suffered very little. Only then did Junpei notice. Lotus' bracelet was gone.
Lastly, let us discuss how to remove the bracelets. There are only two ways to do so. One, you escape from this ship. Two, your heart rate reaches 0.
It's pretty damn shitty that he added that, but
In other words, once the bracelet is taken outside the confine of the ship, or it detects that Nary's heartbeat has fallen to 0, it will shut down automatically.
was that why the killer had ended Lotus' life? So that they might have the number 8 bracelet? If that was true, then the killer was whoever wanted the number 8 bracelet. Or perhaps more accurately, the person who would gain the most by obtaining bracelet number 8. Who is that? Who would benefit the most from the number 8 bracelet? The thought had only just entered Junpei's mind when... He heard a noise. Ah, I've got shivers! Sound like a sharp knife cutting through wet meat. It struck him as strange that the noise came from inside his own body. A moment later the pain hit him. It wasn't merely pain. There was heat, extreme heat, as well. He felt as though molten iron had splashed against the side of his body. Finally his brain made the connection. He had been stabbed. But where? His body was quickly going numb. He couldn't tell where the knife had met his flesh. Given the circumstances, however, he had most likely been stabbed in the back. Whoever had killed Lotus had now done the same to Junpei as well. His voice was little more than a weak groan. With what little strength he had left, Junpei turned his body, trying to catch a glimpse of his attacker. But as he did, the knife dug itself in deeper, twisting viciously. He collapsed to the floor, a puppet with its strings cut. His arms and legs lay where they fell, oddly twisted and awkwardly positioned. Junpei's body was entirely numb. He could feel the blood leaking out of him, but nothing would move. Nothing, save his eyes. As he lay on the floor, his life ebbing away, Junpei finally saw his attacker. 2 tiny images of the killer reflected in his eyes. With that recognition came nothing. He felt no emotions, not anger, not sadness, not regret. The paralysis that had claimed his body had reached his mind. His killer glanced down at his body. But then, without a word, climbed into the elevator and was gone. His eyesight began to fade, the world grew blurry and began to dissolve into an empty, white fog. The fog crept into the edges of his mind and worked inexorably inward. Soon, it swallowed up the last that remained of Junpei's mind, and his consciousness left him. There was nothing more. Into utter emptiness he fell. Into zero. Whatever Junpei had been was gone. And I would say this is where we end, but that's not true. What we've hit upon is a bad ending. And we've unlocked the achievement Cut and Run. Though I honestly wish we knew who the killer was, but still.